Hey there, it's Kimberly Lucht, and today I want to talk a little bit about how to become a high-end healer. And so I actually came into healing through the coaching world, and maybe I've had past lives as a healer as well. I have a feeling that I have. I personally love doing energy healing, especially for entrepreneurs and women and anybody who feels like they have stuff in their system or in their bodies that they need to release or let go of or transmute. And a lot of the way that I started practicing was really with the clients I had at the time and in groups that I had at the time. It was this gentle easing into becoming a healer, and it's something that I felt really, and still do feel really called to share with people and to help people with. And I want to first say that if you feel like you're coming into the healing space or you've been in the healing space for a long time, I just want to honor you for a moment right now and just say thank you. We need you. We need your gifts. We need your magic. And I know that it takes a lot of, courage and ability and bravery to come into that space, especially if you didn't necessarily grow up with it or see it ever around you, even as an adult. So I want to first start out by saying thank you. Thank you for hearing the call, and thank you for opening up to that as a possibility or as a magic ability of yours. Yeah. And I also want to start out by defining 4 of the pillars that I think have helped me become a high-end healer, charging the rates that I want and having people come to me because they know that I'm the one that can help them with that. And there's no one else that they can think of at that moment in time that can help them specifically in the way that I do. So whether that's somatic energy healing, which is mostly what I do, like body-based energy work, and it's something that I feel really connected to. It's almost maybe like medicine woman vibes, and I'm very clear about the way that I heal with specific people. I listen to my intuition really well, and I just know certain things and know how to work with certain people in the ways that I receive guidance during sessions. And so if you feel like you have this magical ability that nobody else does, or you just do it in a way that you haven't seen anywhere else, know that you have a really great possibility of charging whatever you want, because it's about this supply and demand element. So the first pillar of becoming a high-end healer is to be unique. Be unique in the way that you heal, be unique in the way that you show up. Find a way to do things a little differently than everybody else. Like specifically for me, the energy healing is for entrepreneurs to make more money and feel like honey, right? So that is a positioning of the way that I show up. So being unique is probably the best chance for you to be able to charge whatever you want to charge. And it's almost in this ability of wow, if you receive more, you give more. It's so much more of an energy exchange, and people get so much more out of it when there is a high-end price tag on it. Of course, you don't always have to do high-end, but I do recommend it for especially private and one-on-one sessions, because it's your time, that's your energy. If you're in a group setting, maybe that's a different case and different scenario, but I really encourage you to look at your pricing right now. Does it make you feel alive? Does it make you feel really excited to do the work? And if not, maybe there's something there to uncover. Yeah. So that's the first pillar, is be unique. The second pillar is positioning. And so positioning in the sense of positioning your offer in a way that helps people see what the results are, or what the results could be. And so let's say, for example, I'm working with somebody who has physical pain, and I've, worked with some people who have. It's communicating the result in a way that this could dissolve that pain forever. Maybe not making any guarantees, because of course we want to be legitimate and sincere in our offer, but having the positioning and the results really speak for themselves, especially testimonials. If you have people that, whoa, she cleared my, migraines forever, or, she got rid of my uterine pain, or whatever it is, having that really clearly stated. It's this could be something that could also happen as well for you. The results could be this. So positioning the offer in terms of results-based work. Yeah. Instead of we will uncover your deep, dark caverns of childhood, which could definitely be part of the process. You could say something along the lines of, you'll never feel alone again. Wow. And that's just whoa, that's a visceral feeling and a visceral possible result that people can tangibly tap into. Yeah, so the positioning is really important. The third pillar is marketing. And so a lot of healers that I meet almost don't like share about the work as much as I feel like maybe they could, because, oh, marketing, it's very like masculine. Like, you know, people just come to me and like word of mouth, and word of mouth is beautiful. Referrals are beautiful. And at the same time, your message might be a little bigger than that. You might be maybe more of a visionary or a thought leader than you are at this moment in time. And if you feel like that might be true, marketing is a big part of your work here on the planet. Marketing in terms of spreading the word on podcasts, in the media, anywhere else that you feel like, wow, like I want to share my message here, whether it's on Instagram or somebody else's email list or your email list. It's like marketing is such a big part of becoming a high-end healer. It's like if people will see the offer multiple times, then maybe they might, oh yeah, like I think I saw that before, I want to sign up this round, or I want to sign up for a session, or you know, like they'll have more chances to say yes. I don't remember the statistic exactly, but I remember one of my colleagues used to say something along the lines of people need to see things 10 times before they even are aware. So whether that's like your name or your business offerings, like think about it as like if they don't see it 10 times, then it's almost as if they didn't see it at all, right? So that's a really important aspect, and I think it's something that can be a spiritual practice. Marketing is a spiritual practice for me. It's like doing these videos feels like such a way to channel my energy, and such a spiritual way to show up in the world, because it's like my soul is expressing, and marketing can be fun and soulful and really, really exciting. So I want you to lean into that as we move into the fourth pillar. So pillar number 4 is to embody high-end energy, okay? The energy of this feels good, this feels fun, this feels like I'm a queen on the throne and I get to do the work that I was called here to do. Very noble energy around that, right? And just being really, really grounded in your high-end pricing, whatever those prices might be for you. Like some people might be, yeah, $10,000 to work with me for the day, or $1,000 a session, or even maybe $500 for a day feels like high-end to you. And so it really is about, what does high-end energy mean to you, and how does it feel in the body, and tuning into that energy and finding ways to show up with that nobility, that space of, I am a queen. I am a healing queen. I am this magical fairy queen, goddess, godmother, whatever you want to like embody. It's like this energy of, I just know that I'm here to do really important work with people, whether that's in the private setting, the one-on-one setting, the group setting, the podcast and mass media setting. You are here in this noble, high-end queen energy, where it just feels so much more like, oh wow, like this person knows what she's talking about. She knows who she is. She knows the value of her work. And grounding into that and finding that space in the body. For me, it's right now, it's in the womb space. And so breathing into that space with me just for a few minutes, or maybe just a few seconds, who knows? I don't know. We'll see what I feel like, but tuning into that space for a little bit right now will take about 30 seconds to breathe into the belly and out. Maybe placing a hand wherever you feel the energy of high-end magic in your body. Maybe even closing the eyes and tuning into the idea or the possibility of somebody handing you over a good chunk of cash. How does that feel in the body, and what comes to mind? What sensations come up for you, and how does that feel? Just really tuning in and noticing any twinges of, oh my God, I don't know if I could charge that, or oh my God, I don't know if people would pay that. Noticing if there's sensation attached to it, and just breathing into it softly and gently receiving. Finding a little opening in any energetics coming up, finding an opening of like, I can receive this. Yes, people will pay. Yes, there's proof other people have done it. There's a lot of high-end healers in the world, and I am one of them. Breathing a little more deeply here. And then gently taking one more deep breath in, letting the belly expand as you do, and then out with a sigh. Beautiful. Gently opening the eyes whenever you're ready and coming back to the room. So, just to recap, the first pillar is to be unique. Be unique. Be you, be unique. Do things differently than other people. The second pillar is the positioning of the offer. What about this offer will bring results for people? The third is marketing, telling people about it. Please shout it from the rooftops. I want to hear about it. And the fourth is that being in the energy, being in the high-end energy of receiving all of that beautiful cash in your bank account. Knowing that, yeah, first it happens in the body, somatically, and then it happens in my outer world. Feeling into the energetics of that will bring so much more abundance into your life. And so I really hope that this helps. And if you want to dive a little bit deeper into this, then you'll probably really love one of my coaching programs. And I have the Business Priestess package. I have the Queen Beehive. Business Priestess package is one-on-one. The Queen Beehive is group. And so if you feel called to learn a little bit more, I'll have a link down below where you can get more details. And I hope to see you on the inside. Until next time, I'll catch you in the next video. Ciao for now. Have a good one. High-end energy, what up? Yeah. Bye, guys.